Hello students, welcome to math class. Today we are going to start our next exercise of chapter 7 7.3. Before that, let us remind SSS congruency rule. Means what does this congruency rule says? If three sides of one triangle are equal to the three sides of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. Means if you are having two triangles and sides of this triangle are 3 centimeter, 3.5 centimeter and 4 centimeter. Similarly, the sides of this triangle are 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 3.5 centimeter. You can see all the three sides of both of the triangles are equal, therefore triangles are congruent. So given triangles are congruent. But when you are asked to ask the given triangles congruent, you will say yes. By which rule? By SSS congruency rule. And if you are asked to name the congruent triangle, then what we have to do? Here this triangle is suppose ABC and this is DEF. How can we write the name of congruent triangles? Here triangle ABC is congruent. Side AB जो है that is coinciding with side DF. So you have to write it name as DFE. If you write here DEF, it will become wrong because AB side जो है that is equal to side DF. So we have to change these vertices. Let us start question number 1 of exercise 7.3. The figure for the question is given. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles. It means their opposite sides are equal on the same base BC. Here same base is BC and triangle BDC is isosceles. Triangle ABC is also isosceles triangle. The vertices A and D are on the same side of the BC. Yes, this thing is very important because last exercise में हमने क्वेश्चन किया था उसमें जो इन ट्रायंगल के वर्टिसेस थे they were on opposite sides of BC. If AD extend to intersect BC at P, AD is produced to intersect BC at P, then we have to prove the given four parts. Some four parts are there, you can see in your books, and we have to prove them on the basis of this information. Let us start proof. Here first of all we will take triangle ABD and triangle ACD because इन्हीं two triangles में हमें three corresponding parts equal मिल रहे हैं. देखो AB is equal to AC, this is given, and BD is equal to CD, this is also given, and third part is AD is equal to AD, this is common, this one side. So therefore by SSS congruency rule, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. नाउ जब हमने इन ट्रायंगल्स को कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव किया है, व्हाट डू वी गेट? वी गेट इन फिगर एंगल 1 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 2. Here angle BAP is named as angle 1 and angle CAP is named as angle 2. So we can write angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CPCT. Now we will take triangle. Now in triangle ABP and ACP, इन टू ट्राइंगल्स को हम कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव कर सकते हैं. AB is equal to AC, this is given, and AP is equal to AP, this is common, and third जो यूज करना है that is angle 1 is equal to angle 2, this is proved above. अभी हमने इसको इक्वल प्रूव किया है. तो therefore by side angle side, SAS congruency rule, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. Now, what do we get from these two triangles? We get BP is equal to CP by CPCT. Also, I can name this angle as 3 and this one as 4. And angle 3 is equal to angle 4. This is also by CPCT. But angle 3 plus 4, from figure you can see that these two angles are linear pair angles because BC is a straight line. But angle 3 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree by linear pair axiom. So therefore we get angle 3 is equal to angle 4 is equal to 90 degree. Now angle 3, angle 4, each angle is of 90 degree. This is proved. And you are asked in third part that AP bisects एंगल ए सॉरी इन पार्ट नंबर 4 पार्ट 4 को हमने पहले प्रूव कर दिया ए बी इज द परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर ऑफ बी सी ए पी इज परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर ऑफ बी सी का मीनिंग बेटा ये है कि एक तो आपको ए पी को बी सी पर परपेंडिकुलर प्रूव करना है मीनिंग द पॉइंट एट विच ए पी इंटरसेक्ट्स बी सी on that point the angle is of 90 degree और वो point है P and P के about angle 3 and angle 4 को we have proved 90 तो it means AP is perpendicular to BC and bisector means कि पॉइंट P जो है वो BC को 2 इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करता है एंड ये प्रॉपर्टी भी हम ऑलरेडी प्रूव कर चुके हैं BP इज इक्वल टू CP हैंस AP इज perpendicular bisector of hence AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. First part is proved ABD is ये congruent आप प्रूव कर चुके हो सेकेंड पार्ट ABP and triangle ACP को we have proved congruent and part 4th is done and we are left with part number 3rd only. AP bisects angle A. This is already proved. This part angle 1 is equal to angle 2 shows that AP bisects angle A and now we are left with that AP bisects angle D. एंगल D का बाइसेक्टर जो है आपको AP को प्रूव करना है एंगल D बाइसेक्टर मीन्स बोथ द एंगल्स ऑफ ट्राइंगल ABDP एंड CDP को आपको इक्वल प्रूव करना है अगेन यू कैन प्रूव दीज टू ट्राइंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट कैसे BP इज इक्वल टू CP यू हैव प्रूव्ड एंड DP इज कॉमन एंड एंगल 3 और एंगल 4 को आपने 90 डिग्री प्रूव किया है तो इट मीन्स ट्राइंगल BPD इज congruent to triangle CPD. Therefore, we get angle BDP is equal to angle CDP. Hence, AP bisects angle D. Let us write the proof now. In these two triangles, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. This is proved by us. And DP is equal to DP. This is common. And BP is equal to CP proved. So therefore by SAS congruency rule triangle BPD is congruent to triangle CPD. Therefore angle BDP is equal to angle CDP by CPCT. So this gives AP bisects angle D, hence proved. Now let us start question number 2. Let us start question number 2. Figure for question number 2 is not given. AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equal to AC. It means we have to draw the figure of an isosceles triangle in which two sides AB and AC are equal. ये sides आपको equal given है. And AD is an altitude. Altitude means it makes an angle of 90 degree at the point of intersection with BC. तो ये एंगल आपको 90 डिग्री गिवन है. AB एंड AC इक्वल गिवन है. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस इंफॉर्मेशन वी हैव टू शो दैट AD बाइसेक्ट्स BC and AD bisects angle A. For this what we have to do? Here we will write given because the figure was not given. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC and AD is perpendicular to BC. To prove, now AD bisects BC का मीनिंग क्या है कि जो ये AD है वो BC को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर रहा है. मीनिंग वी हैव टू प्रूव BD इज इक्वल टू DC. And in second part we have to prove, I am naming this angle as this, suppose this one 1, 2 and this is 3, 4. And second is AD bisects angle A. It means both the parts of angle A are equal about AD. For this the proof is very simple. You can see in triangle ABD and ACD में AB and AC already आपको equal given है. AD is common and this angle is of 90 degree, but when we use AD common the angle is not included. So we have to change something and we will use angle B is equal to angle C in place of these two angles. In triangle ABD and ACD, AB is equal to AC. This is given. Angle B is equal to angle C. Angles opposite to equal sides. And one more thing, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to 90 degree. This is also given. So therefore by AAS congruency rule, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. When we prove these two triangles congruent, we get BD is equal to DC and angle 3 is equal to angle 4 by CPCT. Hence proved. Next question. The figure for next question is given. That is question number 3. Two sides AB and BC and median AM. Two sides AB and BC and median AM of one triangle are respectively equal to, meaning AB side आपको PQ के equal given है and BC side जो है that is equal to आपको QR given है and median AM is equal to median PN given है. And we have to show that triangle ABM this one triangle को हमें triangle PQN के congruent prove करना है. Let us start the proof. In figure BC is equal to QR. आपको क्या है given. तो therefore if two sides are equal then their halves will also be equal, or we can say BM is equal to QN because these are halves of equal sides. और ये equal क्यों हुए? And M and N are mid points. तो मिड पॉइंट जो है वो क्या करता है, आपकी गिवन लेंथ को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करता है. तो इट मीन्स M जो है M के अबाउट BM एंड MC बोथ द पार्ट्स ऑफ BC आर इक्वल. Similarly, QN and N are equal, but complete length BC is equal to QR, तो it means their halves are also equal. And अब हमें और क्या given है, AB is equal to PQ, this is given, and AM is equal to PN, this is also given. So therefore by SSS congruency rule, triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. Now what do we get? We get angle B is equal to angle Q by CP/CT. Also आपको BC is equal to QR given है and AB is equal to PQ given है. So it means by these three corresponding equal parts we get by side angle side congruency rule, triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR, hence proved. We have to prove this one part and this one part. Let us understand RHS congruency rule. RHS congruency condition can be applied on right angle triangles. Go to my words, it can be applied on right angle triangles, but it is not compulsory that on every right angle triangle पर हमें RHS ही apply करनी है. Now what is this condition? If in two right angle triangles, meaning इस condition के लिए our triangles must be right angle triangles, the hypotenuse and one side, hypotenuse को equal होना चाहिए and one side of one triangle are equal. अब इस triangle की remaining two sides में से कोई भी एक side second triangle की remaining two sides में से किसी भी side के अगर equal हैं, then the triangles are congruent. Now we have to use this congruency condition to solve question number 4 of exercise 7.3. Now in this question, BE and CF are two equal altitudes. Altitudes mean angle will be of 90 degree. B से आपको ड्रॉ करना है BE like this angle is of 90 degree, and CF, this one angle is of 90 degree, and these two altitudes are equal. On the basis of this information we have to prove that our triangle जो है ABC is an isosceles triangle. For this what will we do? Here in triangle BEC and CFB, BE is equal to CF आपको क्या है given, and angle BEC is equal to angle CFB is equal to 90, this is also given, and BC is equal to CB, this is common base. So it means now you can see hypotenuse of both of the triangles are equal. Hypotenuse of triangle BC is BC and hypotenuse of triangle CFB is CB. So this is equal, hypotenuse equal हो गया according to RHS rule, and angle 90 हो गया, and we need one more side and वो आपको given है BE is equal to CF. Therefore by RHS congruency rule, triangle BEC is congruent to triangle CFB. Therefore we get, हमें क्या मिला, angle FBC is equal to angle ECB, and this gives triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle because its base angles are equal Therefore, it is isosceles triangle. Now question number 5. ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB and AC are equal. AP is perpendicular to BC, meaning angle 1 is equal to angle 2 of 90 degree. And you have to show that angle B is equal to angle C. Again we can apply RHS congruency rule here. In triangle ABP and ACP, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, each 90 it is given. AP is equal to AP common and AB is equal to AC given, and AB and AC are the hypotenuse of the right angle triangles. So by RHS rule these two triangles are congruent and we get angle B is equal to angle C by CPCT. You can write the proof of question 5 like this. In triangle ABP and ACP, AB and AC equal given. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2, 90 degree each. Because AP is perpendicular to BC, this condition is given to us. And AP is equal to AP common. So by RHS congruency rule, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. And we get angle B is equal to angle C by CPCT. Hence proved. So students, your exercise 7.3 is completed. Thank you.